tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And a big strikeout there. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
First delivery to him on the way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is in there. Gonzalez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the move again from first. Pitch inside. The throw. And it's behind the runner to first. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The 2-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now both runners on the move. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The 2-1 home. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And now will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Sale sets. 2-2 on its way home. Popped him up. Moreland is under it. And that retires the side. Here's Mookie Betts. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Altuve at second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has it in his sights. And the inning is over. stepping in is Josh Reddick as we begin the top of the fourth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Josh Reddick becomes the first out of the inning. No balls and one strike. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance. Number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sales ready. 0-2 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the elbow.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Moreland.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Rafael Devers the next to bat, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. So 1-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Gurriel is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A base hit in his first trip. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And he struck him out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eduardo Nunez will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Still 2-2. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2000. And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. So stepping in, Sandy Leon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Nunez, the runner at second with 1 away. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit in the air to right field. Altuve over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Sale into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Too low, 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Josh Reddick.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Striding in once again, Tony Kemp is working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here it comes. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Number 3.
Digging in to try it again. Number 3. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sale gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to
Threw it right past him. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Count is 1-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. It was a walk in his last trip. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little chopper back his way. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel will start us off in the 8th. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Striding in for Houston, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hard on the ground toward short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball called for strike 2.
I got to count 0-2.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance, Sandy Leon. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Joe Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Smith has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And there's his first base hit in this one. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And that misses 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Altuve for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. Here's J.D. Martinez. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 1 for 2. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Well, here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.